Everybody, welcome into a Friday night edition, our final Friday night regular season edition of Giant Sports Talk Live. I am Glenn, the host. Eric, my co-host, was at the game again tonight. He's really loving those long drives from Galt down to San Francisco for the games, but he was there last week. He loved it so much, he went back tonight to see live and in person who would capture the 2025 Willie Mac Award. No poo-pooing on that tonight. We'll tell you who won it. We'll talk about a 6-3 win, and we'll tee up the rest of the season. Just 2 games to go. Giants win their 79th. I told you they'd win 79. 79 wins this year, and it comes after a 6-3 win over the hapless Colorado Rockies tonight at Oracle Park.
And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, guys, welcome back. It is Friday night, 6-3 win tonight at Oracle Park. My old pal, my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, Eric Romo. He was at the game, and he was texting me. He was fired up all afternoon, and you know what? He's getting a little taste of what it's like to go to the ballpark. I'm usually there throughout the regular season. I go to about, I would say, 60% of the games during the regular season, more than half. And now Eric's getting that taste of it. So it's a long drive for Eric, but he was there the other night, and he's back again tonight. He was sitting down. Anybody spot him? Sitting in section 131 tonight. I don't think he made the TV. He was getting a few television shots earlier on in the week when he was at the game, and I know he was at a game a few weeks ago. They were even putting him up on the big screen. The guy looks so good. Well, he's the better looking of this tandem. But you're stuck with me tonight, and Insane Sports comes up with the take of the night right out of the gate tonight. I gotta agree, Insane. We hate 500 baseball. And that is a question we'll talk about a bit later on if you guys want to do it in the chat. We're talking about a team that is habitually a 500 ball club, a game over, game below, right around that 500 mark. And we're talking about, do we keep Bob Melvin? We can't get rid of Bob Melvin. And others say, yeah, got to get rid of him. Well, if you are happy, if 500 baseball gets you all warm and fuzzy, then hey, let's just keep him. But you got to do better. It's the Bay Area, bigger market in Major League Baseball. They've got the money to spend this offseason. Spend it. Give me a manager. Get the most out of the player. Did he get the most out of the players this year? That's a good question. I'll throw that out to you guys in a little while. But good question, Insane, to debate tonight. 500 baseball. And yeah, you know what? They to me, I got to agree with another take Insane has. We can win the pointless games. That's true, but you know what? We went into our schneids this year like that. I'll go back to that Miami series. You can't get swept by Miami and then think you're going to get by teams like LA and Arizona. If you can't beat the Miamis of the world, you're not going to be consistent against the best teams in Major League Baseball. We'll open up the chat for those who want to get involved a little bit later on in the show. Maybe Eric will drop by. Not sure. He's going to be heading home up to Galt shortly. He's probably just leaving the ballpark tonight. He was there for the Willie Mac Award. I guess you guys already know, but the Willie Mac Award winner for 2025, Willie Adames. And I can't say as that is a bad choice. It's probably the best choice. And I think it was indisputable. Indisputable. You can't argue. You can't argue that he deserved to win that award given the fact of the criteria that it is based on. And it is not anything that a player would turn his nose up on. Willie Adames said in his post-game interview on NBC Bay Area that it is the most influential award a Giant can have his name plastered on. It is the award that, an individual award that is handed out. And it is a respected award. It is something the players, kind of dream of being on. And I know the most important thing should be dream of winning World Series. But on a personal note, Willie is quite happy with that award. And you know what? I give him all the credit in the world after picking up that tonight. Just prior to the game, Eric was there, saw it. Got some pictures, too. Maybe we can, if we're lucky, we can share those a bit later on as well. Let's see. Why don't we do this? Jump into it. I'm not going to play the music or anything else. You know what? In the final series of the year, who cares about the music? It is San Francisco 6 and the Colorado Rockies 3, Giants 79 and 81. There's your line score. 6-3 win, 7 hits for the Giants tonight. They did make the lone error. Did you? Speaking of errors, did you see the play? 2 outs. Was it the 8th inning, guys? 2 outs. You should be throwing the ball into the crowd on the 3rd out, not the 2nd out. Jung-Hoo Lee, get your head out of your ass and get into the game. My God, that's something you would do in Little League, and coach would scold you. I mean, oh my goodness gracious! But you know what? I'm not going to harp on it. Those things happen. There was 1 out. He caught a fly ball at center field promptly with a runner at first base, flipped it up into the crowd. And then what happened? The runner goes from 1st to 3rd on a play like that. Once you put that ball, I would have been screaming, "Give me the ball back! Give me the ball back!" 6-3, the final score. And again, bonehead play. McDonald with the win. 7 innings, 5 hits. Not bad. Struck out 10. We're going to have our eye on him this offseason. Could he garner a spot in next year's roster? Your old pal, Ryan Walker, with the save. Tonight's game. Ramos, 3 RBIs, hit the home run in the game along with a home run for Willie Adames. Adames went 1 for 3. Ramos, as you see, went 1 for 5. Chapman, 1 for 4. Nothing special there. Did draw a walk, as did Eldridge. Eldridge, 0 for 2 in the ball game, and he struck out twice. That is not good. But hey, got to play the young guys. That's what we wanted to see, and that's what we're going to get. Casey doing Casey Schmidt-like things. Come on, 0 for 4. He's batting .237. He is not consistent whatsoever. Jung-Hoo Lee, 3 for 4. He made up for it at the batter's box because he kind of made that bonehead play out in center field late in the game. And McRae, just holding a roster spot at this point. 0.91. What does he bring you? Strikeout king, can't bat for average. McRae, it's been nice knowing you. At least that's what I predict. I mentioned off the top, McDonald, 7 innings, 5 hits, struck out 10, and it was not a bad game at all for that young player. 1-0 record. Piguero got in there for an inning, gave up just a hit, struck out 1, and then Walker with his 17th save of the year. 17 saves, not bad. Is he really our closer? Is that the best we can do? It's going to be interesting to see what happens during the off season. So a 6-3 win. It's crazy. Looking at the chat, starting to heat up a bit here. I got some guys dropping in. I want to thank everybody who's, you know what? it's been a long season. We've been out of the postseason. We still got some people dropping in for the shows post game. So we appreciate your dedication and donation of time to our broadcast each and every evening. Joining us for Giants Sports Talk Live. How about this?
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
That's right. We got a super chat coming in this evening from our pal on the East Coast, Justin. He's up late tonight, but geez, it's like 2:15 in the a.m. He is the late night vampire joining us. Justin is in the house. Red Sox are back in the playoffs. It's been 4 years. Got to rub it in. Got to rub it in, Justin. We appreciate your donation to the show. Keep the lights on over here and keep us on the air. But come on, Justin. In fact, what are you doing to me, Justin? What are you doing to me?
Hey, not trying to rub it in.
So what's the mood like? What's the mood like around the Red Sox fandom right now?
We're just happy we made it. That's all. And we're just waiting to see who's going to lose the American League East to find out who we play.
You know, I was going to just ask you that very question. You took the words right out of my mouth. The American League East, I thought it was going to be a case this weekend of who doesn't want it. Because what happened to the Toronto Blue Jays, Justin?
Same thing that happened to the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, those races, man, they have really, they've come to life this stretch, haven't they? Cleveland? Where did Cleveland come from? And I still say Cleveland has got one of the best young managers in baseball. They lost their closer for reasons we've already talked about. And they're still there. And everybody thinks we're going to get Quan. If I'm Cleveland, why the hell do you think I'm going to give up Quan? I think that's ridiculous. But the Blue Jays was such a lead, and I thought they were going to be a contender in the postseason. But I don't know right now, Justin, because the Yankees and the Blue Jays both won today. I think the Blue Jays do have the advantage because they won the season series. So, there's a couple of games left. Anything can happen. Jays are going to have to take it seriously this weekend, and the Yankees can do Yankee things. So, what do you think is going to happen in that? We got a couple of games left. Who do you think wins it?
I honestly want to face the Yankees in the wild card.
You want to face them?
Yeah, I don't want to face Toronto.
All right, tell me why.
Because up until this past week, Toronto's been kicking our ass lately in the regular season. So they got the tiebreaker over us, but we got the tiebreaker over the Yankees. So I would love to go. I would love nothing more but to go into Yankee Stadium and eliminate those guys.
Do you think it could happen
With this team? Yeah.
You think it can happen?
I think it can, because game one we're gonna have Gary Crochet on the mound, and he's been the ace of the year for us.
All right. And what is it about the Blue Jays that would kind of frighten you, especially when they seem to be ice cold right now, Justin?
They're ice cold, yes, but they're getting Bo Bichette back in the playoffs, and that's the guy that I'm afraid of, and I'm also afraid of Dalton Varsho, and there's guys in the lineups that I'm afraid of. Aside from the Yankees, I'm not afraid of anyone in that Yankees lineup except for Judge and Stanton.
Right. Okay. Keep you on for just a few more minutes here. We got some other guys piling in here, and I'm still waiting to get an earful from Eric after tonight's game. And Willie.
Oh yeah, Glenn. I just wanted to say I do apologize for not being around in the chat recently, but I have been watching the replays of you guys, and
Oh, we appreciate that, Justin. You know that. We appreciate your donation to the show tonight. You gave us a super chat. Appreciate that as well, buddy. So here's what I want to do. If, let's see, I can bring it up quick enough here. Yeah, let's take a look at this, Justin, because you mentioned that American League. I'm only worried about the National League right now. Let's go later. And here's how the wild card is shaping up here. Armand must be having a fit over there. It says the Mets And Cincinnati are tied. I thought Cincinnati had a lead, but I'm going to go with this for now. Cincinnati Mets, they're going to battle it out for the postseason this weekend. Who do you think wins that one before you go?
Oh, man.
Or who do you hope wins it is more like the case. I really don't care.
Up until their collapse, I still had the Mets in the playoffs, and that's who I'm sticking with. I know the Mets. I know the Mets lost the big one in Miami against Alcantara, but I think the Mets get that final wild card spot this weekend.
Right on. I think the Mets will do. You know what? I want to see good baseball in the postseason too. So I think that the Mets, albeit you know how cold they've been inconsistent, playing .513 ball. They're 82-78, as are the Reds. But I just feel like the Mets offense would be more exciting to watch in the postseason. I think the Mets have the offense and the Reds got the pitching.
And here's the thing. I only say that because Milwaukee, they lost one game, but
look at those numbers.
They can beat you in the final two games, and all the Mets have to do is just win one, and the Reds have to lose two.
Yeah. Well, you never know what's going to happen, buddy. It's been quite the race. You know it. The Red Sox, they're back, and boy, maybe we'll talk to you on Monday.
I'll try to be around for that.
Yeah, we'll be doing our pre-postseason show. I believe Monday night. I believe Eric will be here. If not, I'll be in Monday night. I can't wait for postseason. Real baseball. Every pitch is meaningful. I love opening day, and hey, I like the season. I love opening day, and I love postseason baseball. You let it all hang out. Okay, I'll talk to you again soon, buddy.
And hey, Glenn, think of this before. Let me say this before I go.
Sure.
There is a possible chance that for the first time in 9 years, the Houston Astros will miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that because Bregman over here is happy that he's in the playoffs right now.
That's true. He signed with you guys in the offseason, and he was hurt early, right? But how's he, before I let you go, how's he been playing? Because I don't get a chance to follow the American League like I do.
He's been cold lately, but that's okay because we got guys like Story and Yoshida that's helping us out. But hey, Glenn, it's nice talking to you. Have a great show, and I hope you hear from Eric soon.
Yeah, hopefully we get Eric in here shortly, see what he has to say following the game tonight, buddy. I'll talk to you first of the week. Hopefully we get on the air Monday night, do that pre-show, and we'll talk Giants post-season failure and what we expect of your team who's actually going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
I can't wait.
All right, talk to you then. All right, Justin, joining us from over there on the East Coast. He's over in the Massachusetts area, so it's a late night for him. It is, 2:20 in the morning. Anthony, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Jeez, there's a face we don't see often. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. Just I'm happy they won tonight. Knocked around the Rockies pitching staff, scored 6 runs. McDonald was solid other than the 3-run homer he gave up. And
there's a fan. It's the final weekend. Just enjoy some baseball, right? I don't care that it doesn't mean anything. I mean, you want to see, you want to watch your team, right? You want to watch your team.
Yeah, I want to watch my team win. I'm not happy overall with the season, but I'm glad they won tonight. Hopefully, they win the series at least, and then the changes that need to be made this offseason.
Yeah,
need to get rid of some players.
What do you see them doing? Okay, let's start with the manager. Manager stay, manager go.
He needs to go. I'm sorry. I'm sick of seeing Bob Melvin defeated in the chat. He's had 20-plus years as a manager. He's never won a pennant. He's barely above 500 in his career in 20-plus years. Let's stop talking about him like he's some great Hall of Fame manager that deserves praise or credit. Like every time they lose, he gives nonsensical answers in the postgame. I don't know what's wrong or this or that. It's like they don't have the answers. It's like, I'm just done with Bob Melvin. He was hired by Farhan. He should have been fired Buster should have immediately fired him, to be honest.
Well, you know what? You said it. People are in our chat every night here, and I know you're here most nights. People defend this guy.
You want answers?
I don't understand. He hasn't done anything. Why? Because John Fisher let him lose games for 18 years? with the A's across the bay?
Yeah.
Because John Fisher never cared about winning baseball games. That's why he was the A's for 18 years. Let's be honest.
Good call. Okay. So Eric and I have been talking about it. We need a closer. We need more starting pitching. We need guys who can hit for average. We need bats. We got a big off season. We got to retool this thing.
Yeah, we got to retool. Like a lot of the hell, it was on X I think yesterday. Is like dudes talking about Eldridge, and then Wilmer Flores. I'm like, I'm going to be pit. I'm going to shit a brick if Wilmer Flores is with this club next year.
Easy.
It's like, no.
Well, I thought they could have dealt him. He was one of the players I thought they could have made a move at the trade deadline.
I thought they could have moved him, but
players that could have been dealt. I can understand the logic of it. I understand baseball, but if you wanted to make a run, why they traded away Tyler Rogers beyond me. But then there were guys who I thought would be traded that weren't traded. You agree?
Yeah, they should have traded. They didn't really. I mean, I guess they brought in Gilbert and Jesus Rodriguez and a few pieces, but I don't feel Buster Posey did enough. Hopefully, he knows he has to do more this offseason. Walker's got to go. I mean, I would probably settle for if they can somehow get rid of some of those guys down to Sacramento that really aren't useful for the Giants at the major league level. That'd be nice too. Get rid of them, maybe get some prospects back.
Are you happy if they move Walker to somewhat of maybe an eating innings role, something we're seeing for Bivens this year?
Yeah, that's what Walker was brought up.
Are you happy with Walker as a pitcher, or you just want him out of here? What do you?
I think he's a mop-up guy. Like that's what he was brought up as a mop-up guy this year. That's what he was, and then he got elevated because they got rid of Duvall and Rogers. Perfect. And he's not that type of pitcher. He's not an eighth inning or closer type. He's a 6th or 7th inning guy.
Yep, there's a few guys that we could shower up, get your clothes on Sunday. Eric Flair. Drew Gilbert, got a seat here for you. Cray, got a seat here for you. Get some guys, just fly him out of town. I don't want to see him back. I don't know what it is about the recency bias, too, of some fans where, oh, my God, there's Drew Gilbert. Drew Gilbert isn't hitting. He can't hit. I'm tired of guys who can't get the bat on the ball, Anthony.
Yeah.
It kind of goes back to what you were saying about Bob Melvin. If a team is continually 500, and did you hear my opening? I said, if you got a team that's 500 and you're happy with that, then just keep them.
Yeah.
Keep them. Keep the players. Hey, we have a little, nice little fan club cheering on this team that's 500. It doesn't make the playoffs for 9 years. 9 out of 10 years. Come on. They got him. Dude, it's time. He's got to grow a pair. Buster Posey. Got to make a lot of tough decisions, but managerial decisions. They got to move players this year and bring in guys who can benefit the team, Anthony.
Yeah, I've been saying that on X. I've been saying that in the chat. I'm like, what, a decade of mediocrity, and like fans are still like, oh, we're defending this club. Like, no, come on, we're being delusional now. It's not. This isn't a year or two trend. This is going back almost a decade.
Exactly. And I was happy. You know what? You get me going now. I was happy after the win tonight. I mean, final weekend, 6-3, but I mean, it is kind of a funeral service for this ball club this year because there's. Especially with the way they started. You know, with the record that they had built early and got over 500, you had to be really bad to fall back to 500. Like, you had to be bad. And they were bad. Terrible.
I look back at this season and the series that they lost against the White Sox, the Marlins, they had that stretch where they just lost to sub-500 teams, and that's what sunk them. That's why they're going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, totally. Totally agree. Totally agree. Said that earlier as well. You must have been watching. You don't know my life. But I think we're all in agreement, Anthony. This is a team that has in my opinion, they've sort of accepted failure.
Yeah.
Failure seems to be the norm now, and it's acceptable among the fan base. There's still good crowd there tonight. You can say, oh, yeah, they were giving out the Willie Mac Award. And come on, people go to see winning baseball, don't they?
Yes, I would hope so.
I wonder how many people are going to be there tomorrow. And will they announce, hey, today's crowd, 38,000. Ain't going to be 38,000 at the ballpark tomorrow.
At some point, fans are going to stop buying tickets in this state, and it's really going to be empty. Like you'll be seeing traveling fans, and that's it. It'd be like, yeah.
You got a bad ball club, Anthony.
Yeah.
Or a bad hockey team or basketball. When you go to the stadium and there's more of the visitors' colors, and I saw a few games like that. Boy, those Dodger fans traveling. But then again, I've traveled, and you probably know it watching the show. I'm always out of town somewhere, and Eric's like, "Where are you today?" "Oh, I'm in Chicago. I'm going to the Giants and the Cubs." They're Giant fans. It's the same thing. Giants fans travel nicely as well, and they support their team, so we appreciate that as well. If you had one single move, because this Giants team, they're not a team that's gonna jump both feet into this. What's the one move they absolutely have to make? Is it the manager, or what is a key position they've got to upgrade?
I really think it's the manager, because our players aren't good, but he doesn't elevate the players. He doesn't put players in positions to succeed. That is evident on a nightly basis, and fans don't want to admit it. They just want to sit here and praise Bob Melvin because everyone likes him as a person, but he's not a good manager. I'm sorry. He's not a good baseball manager. I mean, he may be a nice guy, a nice person. Everyone likes him, but he's just not a good manager. He doesn't manage in-game situations at all.
Well, so what'd you think? Not that it's, the season's over, so not that it's important, but it's just a talking point for me. What'd you think of that bonehead play tonight in the 8th inning by Jung-Hoo Lee? Did you see that? He caught the ball, ran out, threw it in the crowd. That allows the runner to get instant 2 bases. He went first to third. Now, it didn't hurt us, but the guy's not in the game. And he has been sitting on the bench. You think he'd be fired up and wanting to play? They've had his ass on the bench the last few weeks quite consistently. So he gets out there, and what does he do? Late in the game, runner at first base, 1 out, fly ball, goes way back, cuts it, threw it to the crowd.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I seen that. He caught the ball. Then I was watching the Dodgers and Mariners game too, so I missed a throw to the crowd. I saw him catch the ball. I didn't see him throw it into the crowd though. But
threw it in the crowd. And then he looks like, okay.
See, he should have been. Bob Miller should have pulled him right back out of the game.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Billy Martin would have done that. Hey, Reggie, get your ass in here. If your head's not in the game, hey, that's old school ball. And you know what they say? Bob Melvin's an old school manager, but man,
he's an old school manager. But Ramos is always out there making base running mistakes or mistakes filling the ball, and he's never getting. Oh, he's our best hitter. We can't bench him. Like, I don't care. He's out there making ball-headed mistakes every other night. Then he needs to be benched, pulled out of a game and benched, not in the starting lineup. I don't care.
Hey, what was your thoughts? There's going to be a lot of conversation on various channels about this, I am sure. But every year, the Willie Mac Award is given to a San Francisco Giant player who shows competitive spirit, ability, and leadership. All right? Yeah. Tonight, they awarded it to Willie Adames. I thought, Eric and I thought that he does embody confidence, integrity, leadership, and teamwork. It's not about people are already saying, oh, the guy, he had his inconsistencies and he was hot and then he was cold. But at the end of the day, competitive spirit, that certainly was Willie Adames. Abilities, we brought him in. I mean, he was better than what we had last year. And leadership. Yeah. Do you think there's a better leader? I think I just thought that absolute knocked it into the park with that decision. What about you?
No, he's definitely he deserved that award. I've watched Willie Adames pretty much throughout his entire career, and that's how he's been when he was with Milwaukee. He's fired up. He's always out there. He's competing. He is inconsistent, but he'll get on. Like you see him, he get on hot streaks like he did this year, and he'll just nuke a pitching staff. Yeah, and you won't even see it coming. He'll nuke an opposing pitching staff, and it's crazy.
Yeah, Eric was over at the game texting me, and when we both thought, I said, "Hey, it's a no-brainer." And he goes, "Yeah, it's going to be Willie because of the criteria. It doesn't matter what he does on the field and his 29 home runs or errors or big spectacular. It doesn't matter. It's competitive spirit, ability, and leadership of the player. And he exuded that. That was the guy in the and it's really, to me, it's a locker room award because, the players are voting on that one. So they're going to pick the guy who's, the life of the party, so to speak, in the dressing room. Or the guy who's I always call it like an unsung hero award. The guy who you don't expect. Just a couple of years ago, half a season, we had Kevin Pillar. Man, he led the team in half a season in home runs, RBIs, runs scored. I mean, there again, a no-brainer. A guy plays half a year and he leads every category. There's our unsung hero. There were, I'm trying to think. Did you know that there are 3 guys who've won the award twice? 3 San Francisco Giant players have won that award twice.
I did not know that.
Started giving it out in 1980. The Willie Mac Award. Now, who do you think are the 3 guys who've won it twice?
Jesus.
It's time to find out if Anthony Millard knows his Giants baseball.
Guys that won it twice. Let's see. Thinking. Would Pablo Sandoval, has he won it twice?
No.
No.
I
was thinking it'd be someone from the 2010 to 2015 that maybe won it twice, but Brandon Crawford.
All right. Well, he's won it, but no, I'll give you a hint. This San Francisco Giant pitcher was a back-to-back recipient in 1985 and 1986.
Would that be Juan Marichal?
Who loves to play with the baseball? Who can you not get a baseball out of his hand to this very day? Who loves baseball?
Would it be Kruko?
Did you say Mike Kruko?
Yeah.
I did everything to help you there without saying Mike Kruko. All right. Now, the pitcher serves it up to another, not necessarily he did, but the pitcher serves up the ball to a catcher. Who would be our 2-time award winner at catcher?
Would it be
in 2007 and 2008?
It would be, was that Brzezinski? Mike Brzezinski? Before, or no, Brzezinski was a little bit.
Did you say Benji Molina?
Or no, Benji Molina. Was it Benji Molina?
I got another one right. Helping you out here, Anthony. And we have one other 2-time winner, and that was J.T. Snow. He won it in
J.T. Snow,
97 and 2004.
97, 2000. I started following baseball like 2000, like around 2000, 2001. I was like 11 though, so it's like as far as like the 80s and 90s, it's like.
I'll go back prior to this year. Our winners in 2020: Yastrzemski, 21. Oh my God, Lamont Wade Jr. 2022 was my old pal Wilmer Flores. He won her for 22. 23, Tyro Stada, and last year, you know who won it? Matt Chapman. So those were your winners. So I think I don't know. What do the guys in the chat think tonight about the award? Do you think that Adames was, the go-to guy to give this award to? I heard some people saying it should have been Logan Webb, and ironically, it was the people who crap on Logan Webb all the time. So I just can't figure out the fan base. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I thought if Landon Root would have stayed healthy, maybe he could have been a consideration.
Yeah. You know what? If you had given it to him, I can't see as that would be a bad pick, but maybe you just outshone. His numbers, great numbers overall this year. He's an all-star pitcher. His consistency is there, but look what Willie did for this ball club in 25. Pretty simple mathematical equation for me, but what do you think? All right, the playoffs are going to get underway. We hope to do a preview show on Monday. Eric and I will come in, talk about the postseason, talk about the Giants' failures in 2025. More of this, more along these lines, Anthony, what we've got to do in the offseason to get better. Anthony, thanks for coming in tonight, pal.
Yep. No problem. Yep.
Appreciate you're one of the regulars over there in the chat. So
Yep.
thanks.
Yep. You're welcome. Anytime, Glenn.
Okay, pal. Anthony Millard joining me on a Friday night in the show, Giant Sports Talk Live. You know what? That is great. We're getting some guys in tonight. Put that link up. Guys who just haven't seen either before or for a long while. So appreciate you guys coming in, jumping in. Hoping to get Eric on the show. He wasn't sure if he's going to get in. He said he got a brand new phone too, so he's going to hope to get better service along the line. He goes through the tunnels on the way out to Galt. If you've ever gone up that neck of the woods, you got a couple of tunnels there, and getting over the bridge, you don't always get the best cell service. So he's had some troubles getting over the airwaves to us. But last couple of times, I tell you what, technology's pretty damn decent. Pretty damn decent. So let's hope we can get him in on the show in just a little while. I'll take a quick time out on Giant Sports Talk Live, halfway home on the show tonight. Glenn in for my co-host Eric, who was at the ball game. If you're just joining us, Giants posted a 6-3 win at Oracle Park. It's game one of the final series of the regular season. We're here thanks to our sponsors at Giant Sports Talk Live. They support us. We hope you will support them.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, signatures for soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
All righty. Thanks again to all our sponsors. And on a Friday night after a win, I get to crack open another cold one. And there it is right there. Cheers to all of you guys who tuned in tonight for the show. So we talked a little while ago to Anthony. He was talking about what we need to do. And boy, not happy with manager Bob Melvin, is he?
Hey, who ordered the poo-poo platter?
Poo-pooing on Bob Melvin tonight. Are any of you in the chat poo-pooing on Bob? What do you think of the managerial situation in the San Francisco Giants? They got to make a move or not? Do they have to make a move? We know about all the other things they need. Closer, pitching, guys who can hit, a little bit of everything. Does it start at the top? You got to make a move, get a new manager in here, get a younger face? I think so. Will they necessarily do it? I'm not sure. Who the hell knows? Eric, are you out there? Send me a text. Let me know if you're going to be coming in. If not, it is it's almost 1 o'clock. It'll soon be 1 o'clock in the morning. And let's see. Oh, I got a text from Eric, I believe. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, Eric. Eric will not be joining me tonight on this show. He will not be joining me at the show. He is at a special get-together, the Kuiper Brothers. The Kuiper Brothers doing a show, and he just sent me that. So he's checking that out tonight. They'll be talking, I'm sure, about the Willie Mac Award winner, Willie Adamas, for 2025 over there tonight, and soaking up some questions from the fans as well. Yeah, I think as much as the season's over, you want to see them go out strong, don't you? Got to sweep the Rocks. I mean, there's no reason why. I mean, we own them at our ballpark. Everybody owns. The Rockies have lost 116 games. Everybody owns them. He's right back in saying they gotta make coaching change, shake up the entire coaching staff. So I'm with you. What do we got here? San Jose Sharks says Robbie Ray should have been the winner. He was dominating the pitching world in the first half. Yeah, but you watch the games, you see the dugout. Is Robbie Ray the raw kind of guy? Is he? He may have abilities, but does he embody leadership? Leadership. and the competitive spirit in the locker room. You got to remember the criteria. This isn't like an MVP award. This is the Willie Mac Award. Competitive spirit, ability, and leadership. It is voted on, given to the most inspirational player who leads on and off the field. Players, coaches, training staff, they vote. So it's got to be that rah guy, or the unsung, I call it like an unsung hero award. It's like that extra man award. And, at the end of the day, and you know what? I mean, people will talk about it. Here I am doing the same thing with you guys tonight on a Friday, early Saturday here. Is this, the Willie Mac Award. All right. We give it, nice award. We gave it to our shortstop. Congratulations. We move on. It's once a year we give out this award. Is the Willie Mac Award the biggest issue you guys have to talk about in this ball club? Is not making the playoffs again 9 out of 10 years? Is this the big issue we should be talking about? Let him take the award home, put it on the shelf. We move on to 2026. Why? Because we didn't make the playoffs. And that is, to me, as a fan, that is the most important thing. It's to play to make the playoffs. It's to play to win, and we didn't win. We're going home on Monday. Packing up the bags and going home. Damn. So, yeah, okay, Robbie Ray, but I don't know. Hockey season, San Jose Sharks, will be underway real soon. I can focus my attention on that because my Valkyries made the postseason. They were out. My Giants didn't even make it. That's funny. All the abuse I take from the regime here at Giant Sports Talk Live. Oh, women's basketball, the Valkyries, nobody wants to watch that. Well, they sold out every game. Next year is entirely sold out. And they made the playoffs, guys. They made the freaking playoffs. Giants didn't make the playoffs. So stop it. This is like, I'm not going to go nuclear, but you're pissing me off. Eric says, calm down. Don't go over the ledge. Especially when I'm on my own here. Nobody left to do the show. And I guess the weather's been really good at Oracle Park, which is good to see. I haven't been to a game now in about, 9 or 10 days. So this is a long stretch for me. I won't be going this weekend. Somebody asked me in the chat last night. Or the night before, we were off last night. No game last night. So this is the final 3. Good veteran choice in the locker room. Verlander. That Verlander's past the prime. You want that young, inspirational player. That was, you know what? It's Adames. Case closed for me. San Jose says it's your actions on the field. Actions on the field that make you a leader. You can lead in many different ways. That's right. But Willie Adames was a leader in the dressing room as well as on the field. So, there was no better choice. Who was the all-around? And I went as a ticket holder. All those games I went to on the Sunday afternoons or the evenings for firework nights, anything where they had any engagement with the fans after the game, Willie was there. Willie was that kind of guy he was out there signing autographs. And he was at the meet and greets. And he was at the Sunday afternoon, interactive sessions. The guy came here and fit into the organization. And you know what, guys? That's why Willie Mays is who Willie Mays is. One of the best ball players of all time, but he engaged with San Francisco. He engaged with the community. And if you can argue with that, go ahead, but I'm not listening. He engaged with the community. And that is what he is known for. He was a friend of the community. Willie Adames doing just that. Once again, because we owe them a couple of breaks, another reminder, our sponsors on a Friday night.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com. For the best credit card choice for you, visit BetterCreditCards.com. Covering covering the San Francisco Giants nightly, online. We are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
All right, 6-3 final tonight at Oracle Park. I know Eric was thrilled to be there on Willie Mac Award-winning night. Willie Adamas the winner. Tomorrow afternoon, a 1:05 start. Afternoon ball game and day games at the ballpark, especially against teams like Colorado. You can just smell. You could smell the wind wafting through the air right now. Justin Verlander, don't let the record of 3-11 fool you. He's up against Kyle Friedland. Don't let that record fool you either. 5-16. I'm surprised he even got 5 wins. Colorado's lost 116 ball games this year. Freeland and Verlander, 1:05 tomorrow afternoon. Heavy favorites, the Giants. And hey, why not? Verlander's pitched well, tremendously well in the second half of this season. Put out the link. Nobody wants to come on tonight, so I'm going to pack it in. I'm heading on out of here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Eric and I will be back tomorrow night for Giant Sports Talk Live. You can join us around 8 o'clock on the air. It's an afternoon game, so we'll have time to kind of digest what happens tomorrow. And we'll be on tomorrow night talking some baseball this final weekend of the 2025 Major League Baseball season. The Giants, they're right there. They got 79 wins on the cusp of a 500 season. Will they do it? We're going to find out. And don't forget the Hot Corner coming up Sunday night. That should be interesting as well. Always entertaining, to say the least. And even though I remember the last time Freeland pitched against us, don't worry about it. I mean, you think he's going to do it twice in a row? Come on. Giants going to win tomorrow. Take it to the bank. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to you guys. And thanks to those of you. I think we had one tonight. Sent in the super chat. That helps us keep the lights on here. Keeps the show alive. Hit the like button on the way out of here if you like the show, if you like to join us, and you love baseball. If you love baseball and you love baseball talk, we appreciate it if you hit the like button. Subscribe to the show, and there's a notification bell. Apparently you can bop on that as well. Bop it on the way out of here, and that'll let you know when we do special afternoon shows, weekend shows, morning shows, anything like that, when we decide to pop on, or fast breaking news. You might want to hit the bell. Maybe we'll have breaking news next week if we make a managerial move. Huh? Eric and I pop on as quickly as we can with the latest details in Giants baseball. You won't want to miss the show. Again, thank you, all of you, for tuning in. Eric and I back tomorrow night for Giants Sports Talk Live. And my friends, it is a Northern Lights Entertainment production. See you tomorrow night.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.
Tonight we have a Giant Sports Talk Live post-game show. I thought it would be fitting to, on the heels of Willie Adamas winning the Willie Mac Award for 2025. Remember the life of Willie Mays, one of the greatest San Francisco Giants of all time. And there's no debating that.